Hello everyone, welcome to Opportunity Attacks. This is episode 27 of our D&D actual play of Keep on the Borderlands. If this is your first time tuning in, you may want to start in episode 1 for context. The link is in the description below. Please like and subscribe so you will know when our next episode will be uploaded. If you've made it this far, I salute your dedication. I think it's time for a real quick update to freshen you up on the story. The heroes went to Olka to help their old mentor Bernard, who was having goblin problems. They tracked the goblins down to an abandoned building in the middle of the woods, which they were headquartered out of. After killing all the goblins, they found a note on the goblin leader. The note was instructing them to disrupt trade with Olka and the Keep on the Borderlands. After reporting their success to Bernard, they then went back to the Keep to tell someone about this note. They spoke with Talbot, the captain of the Keep on the Borderlands, who informed them they were also having similar problems with the road connecting the Keep and the towns of Kvothe and Aquitani. These two towns were in dire need of food due to this trade deficit. Talbot hired the heroes to escort a caravan to both Aquitani and Kvothe. The heroes made it to Aquitani and delivered their goods. Making their way back to the Keep, they stopped at the town of Kvothe and met a priest of Ogma named Livy. In his library, they found the remains of a Volo's guide. Inside of it was a map of the local area. They then went back to the Keep and celebrated the Festival of Green Grass. Not sure of where to go next, the heroes consulted their newfound map, on which they noticed a strange location deep in the woods, labeled as the Caves of Chaos. They then left to investigate this mysterious location. When they got there, they found a huge canyon with a waterfall and stream running down the middle. The walls of the canyon are dotted with caves, and the area appears to be teeming with goblinoids. They entered the closest cave and killed an entire tribe of goblins and an ogre. The neighboring tribe of hobgoblins came down and investigated the carnage, while the heroes hid. The heroes were able to piece together that there is some sort of truce between the goblinoid tribes. They then retreated from the caves to report what they have found. First to Livy and Kvothe, then to Talbot, the captain of the Keep. Talbot also mentioned that somebody named Pascal from Silvery Moon is coming to meet the heroes in about a week. They then went back to the Caves of Chaos and killed an entire tribe of kobolds. They then infiltrated the hobgoblins' lair, killing the entire tribe and saving a few human captives. They left the Caves of Chaos and were met by a messenger who told them that Aquitani was burned to the ground by a little fire people. They then went to Aquitani and found a superstitious Uthgard tribe at the base of the mountain. They then assisted Francisco in killing the fire people in the mine and a fire snake, who appeared to be summoned. Then the heroes went back to the Keep. The Red Wizards came back from the Great Worm Cave and set up a Thayan enclave outside the Keep. The heroes then went to Olka to help Bernard locate their stolen woodworking equipment. They crafted a plan to catch the axe thieves. The axes magically flew away into a strange glade, and down a hole in a large tree, where they entered a strange new realm. They followed the axes to a fairy village, where the fairies claimed that they were trying to protect their village from Olka's logging. They came to an agreement to stop stealing the axes. Then the heroes saved the fairies from a giant toad. The heroes left the Feywild and learned that 15 days had passed, even though they were only gone for a few hours. They went back to the Keep, where Conrad the Red Wizard asked for a meeting with the heroes. He said there's a mysterious, powerful magical item in the area, and he will make them rich if they bring it to him. They then went to Kvothe and met with Pascal the Harper, who also offered to pay them handsomely if they bring the magic item to him. The heroes then went back to the Caves of Chaos, where they entered one of the orc caves, killing the entire tribe. Then they went to the neighboring cave and killed another orc tribe. The heroes then went back to Kvothe, where they discovered the town was attacked by lizard folk. They then went to investigate a strange location in the bog via boat with Alden, the leader of the town of Lullaby. The heroes found a small mesa in the middle of the bog. On top of it was an ancient ruined keep, like the Keep on the Borderlands. They discovered a tunnel system under the keep in the mesa. Inside of a sealed room, there were a handful of ancient letters, which were written right after the fall of the ancient Nethril Empire, 1,830 years ago. The letters were from the Keep on the Borderlands and told the chaotic environment after Karsus' folly. It mentioned that they found a mythaler, and were planning on moving it to the Caves of Chaos. The heroes now think they know the magic item that they're looking for. They then proceeded to kill the entire lizardman colony. They then went back to Kvothe, right after the town was attacked by bugbears and gnolls. They followed their tracks to another abandoned keep in the Lurkwood, and then back to the Caves of Chaos, where they killed an entire tribe of bugbears, and saved 7 human captives. Alright, so we just committed genocide upon another group of goblinoids, the largest goblinoid species, the bugbear. and we're getting an anatomy lesson on every goblinoid species. And of course, we found a group of prisoners also. 2 of which were from the original prisoners that you lost originally, saved and then lost. And then, of course, we also found another what do they call it? A secret door in the leader's chambers, or what appeared to be the leader's chambers. So yeah, currently I would say the last thing we were doing was over and inspecting that door there.
No. We just killed a gnoll that just came in.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. All right, so the gnoll has been dispatched and everything, and there's a pile of bodies that is littered that floor. It's just absolutely obnoxious. And, yeah, what are we doing?
Well, I was going to look down the corridor at the top of the stairs to see if there was more gnolls.
Yeah, and I'm already looking around the corridor.
Corner. Looking outside of the cave, basically? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that just happened. So, nobody else is coming. It's just...
I wait.
All right.
I walk out and look around this corner.
You peek out into the bushes, and there's nothing out there.
Okay.
Seems to be safe right now, at least.
I look back to you and I said, I think that's all of them. And I work my way down here.
No.
I didn't see anybody outside.
I followed suit.
Yeah. Should we leave someone at the entrance while we go check out the other doorway?
Currently, where are the prisoners?
They're in that table room. Yeah, right
We already checked out the doorway.
there. No,
You want to go through it?
that hidden doorway.
Yeah, we already looked at it.
See if that leads, or where that leads to. I mean, it leads into more
I have
dungeon.
9 hit points and we have prisoners.
Well, no, just saying, if it leads into a larger section of dungeon, then we close it and forget it's there for now. Or if it goes into another, just a small room or something.
We may also alert somebody if we open it.
I telepathy to you what we saw. It was pretty much a hallway, and that leads to another doorway.
I say we need to rest before we do anything. Because if we get attacked while we're outside, like seeing it attacked, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So I think we need at least a short rest.
At least that. We can get some food in our bellies and get some food in the prisoners' bellies so they can move a little faster. It's a short rest down here.
Actually, I will. I'm going to take 10 minutes to put a psychic sensor into like a bronze or copper piece.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right at the entrance.
Okay, excellent. And you're going to actually use that, basically, if anything goes near it, it sets off, basically?
Well, what it is just I'm going to be putting my senses through it. I'll see what's going on, but I won't hear anything.
Okay, and you're going to take a short rest in here?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just pretty much like, after 10 minutes of doing that, I'm just going to be run up there, put it there, then come back, take my short rest while I'm, like, sensing through the copper piece.
That's cool. All right, so you take your short rest. Go ahead and roll your dice and everything. Well, let's see here.
Do we make it through the short rest?
Need a D12, the die of chaos. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, your short rest happens perfectly fine. There's no issues whatsoever.
Well, Keyleth is feeling a little happier because he got maximum on his hit dice, so...
And you get your constitution also, so that's kind of a nice thing. So yeah, excellent. After about an hour, and of course, the 2 prisoners who actually are still alive are Finn, and you actually talk to these people a little bit. He's a portly merchant, and he's kind of he's definitely out of it for sure. And the Finn's wife, Anara. So those are the 2 survivors that have actually made their way, and that's of course his wife and business partner. And they're of course both merchants. Do you have any questions for them? Just to...
How the hell did you get captured again?
He says, you said just to walk down the path. All of a sudden, these gnolls, these dogmen came and attacked us. They ate 2 of our friends, And then, for some reason, they met the large, big things that you just killed. And he points over to one of the dead bugbears, and he says, "One of those." And they met them down at the bottom of the canyon, and they exchanged a bag of something for us. I don't know. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's weird.
What about the other one, the Uthgard guy?
Never really got to it, but I wanted to leave him chained. Not leave him chained, but leave him restrained, like with us.
And the worst thing, I thought we had already removed the restraints, because if we do get in a fight, he probably will be useful. But if he's chained, he can't help.
Okay.
I just would prefer that he not instigate the fight.
I just prefer him not run away and give it all away.
Yeah, that too.
You can tell that he actually stays away from everybody. I mean, his second language, he's kind of rough with his second language of, what do they call that language? Aluskan, yeah. So he kind of doesn't communicate with the rest of the other people and you. So yeah. You guys.
He doesn't do anything towards me, does he?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. He doesn't even know anything about you. So yeah, the hour passes. What do we do?
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we can we can put that doorway off, I guess. Well, I guess we need to get them out of here.
Get the people out of here. Perhaps me and Tipperton should go out and try and take out the lookout, that last bugbear up there.
I didn't sense anything, did I?
No.
I mean, at least if we kill him, then the next lookout that goes up there. Was the previous lookout before him, was that a bugbear too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a bugbear post over there. So, I mean, if we can kill the bugbear that's up there, then it may be quite some time before they realize that, something's going on.
So now, as far as your deal is still activated, you actually see a bugbear starting to walk toward the to the entrance.
In telepathy, well, I think
you see it turn around and walk away, because of course
that is
just saw
blood
a bunch of dead
of dead bugbears right there.
Yeah.
So he turns and he starts booking it.
Well, I think the bugbear lookout just found out all the dead bodies we left over there.
I start running towards the entrance.
I'm behind you.
And we'll go ahead and get some initiative here.
That's in telepathy too. So
I said I'm behind you. Oh, I move faster. Damn it.
Yeah.
The guy in Aluskan goes, "Where are we going?" In a very stern voice.
Just found out we need to move quickly.
to stay here.
All right, so it'd be Tipperton first with 24.
So he makes it outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Excellent.
that short rest. Real quick before we get into it, because the short rest I took to identify the bracers. Never mind. We couldn't attune to it. Never mind.
So you're attuned to the bracers now?
Well, no, because I can't attune to them. I didn't know what they were. I didn't want to try to do that.
Okay.
So,
But we haven't messed with the shield, I'm guessing?
No,
well, we could have.
I didn't because I was focused on watching our backs.
Oh, well, shit, no. Toby would have been interested in finding that out.
Okay.
But,
It is not magical.
okay. It just really
It's a
fancy.
very fine. It's actually worth a lot more than a regular shield. So,
I let you know that. It's just a really fancy shield.
so yeah, there we are, and it's fully functional. You're outside, and you're on the big map. We're going to switch over to the big map once everybody gets out here. Remember how many squares you are outside of there. So 2, cool. And now we're going to go to Durhale's turn at 20.
I telepathy to.
No.
I use telepathy towards Toby. It's like, would you want me to go and you stay here and protect the prisoners?
I mean, if you can take care of it, I'll stay here with them.
Okay, then I'm running off.
Perfect. Excellent. All right, then, of course, we're going to 13. That's Keyleth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, 13 is.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that's
yours.
me, but I'm gonna stay there. I'll post out next to the stairway.
Okay.
I'll have my clave out because of one. Glaive, not clave, glaive out.
30. 30 gets me just past you, right?
Should put you 10 in front of me, right?
That's one movement. 30.
Okay. How'd you get so far?
I double moved.
Okay. Well, so am I, which should get me.
You can
Be
triple
35.
move.
We can
You
do
dash with
40
bonus.
right
Well, I'm
here.
gonna double move and shoot.
Yeah, you can do that.
So what puts me at the door?
35 puts you at the door.
Can't really see with all that green.
Oh yeah, I can get you. So you're going to go a total of 35 extra.
So 25 more.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that would put you directly back at the... and which one are you? You're the...
Yellow.
Yellow. All right. And basically, you can make a straight shot toward him.
I missed.
Yeah, and you actually can see him. So there we go. And then it's going to go to the next person's turn, which is...
Has it acted in combat yet?
it's actually next... It's
Ooh.
its turn.
Wait, no.
Has the
Wait,
The thing hasn't acted in combat yet, so I have advantage.
Yeah, technically. It doesn't know you're there at all either, so... I mean, it knows
Still
that
missed.
something's there. All right.
it probably heard him coming out though. Heard him in the bushes.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And it begins yelling as loud as it can in Goblin.
What's it saying?
Oh, yeah, it says, they're here! And across and there's, of course, a few knolls over there. I guess you can't see that right now, but there are knolls over there, like there has been posted always. All right, so back to Tipperton.
Alright.
I guess you're not the shooter, so.
I'll move me 25 to try to get a shot on him.
All right, excellent.
Get it, like right behind here, right in front of me.
There we go, and you're able to shoot.
24.
24, that does hit.
8 damage.
8 damage, excellent. All right, so then we're going to go to Durhale. Durhale's turn.
Another 30 feet.
30 feet.
5 feet gets me at the entrance.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I can just get to the point next to him.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw.
Should have put the coin a little further out.
you haven't used your caltrops yet.
Ball bigger.
I got a... well, so that would be a... Is it, you said an intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be a 13.
Fails. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points, excellent. So that's...
No, 11.
11.
Sorry.
All right, 11 plus 19. Excellent. Going to the next person's turn. It is... it's Keyleth's turn.
Toby.
Toby, yeah, Toby doesn't do anything, and then it's his turn. All right, there we go. He does another double move.
Another double for me. What are these? These again, 20, 40, 60, so 5.
60, that's 60 right there.
And shoot. I'm thinking I hit with
Yeah,
21.
yeah, easily.
5 damage. No, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage, excellent. Total of 19.
We're only confirming
26,
what he's yelling
yeah.
right now.
And yeah, he is definitely still yelling. And then, of course, he drops down. You hit him in the back of his calf, and he falls down, bleeding off into the on the edge of the cliff there. All right, so and of course now you're able to see that there is gnolls over that direction, and they are. I mean, this just happened, so they're now reacting to it. So 2 are running your direction, and then another one bolts into the cave, or start descending, basically.
I want to keep initiative or whatever. I'm just gonna run back.
I turn to Durhill and say, get those people moving now.
We can go to the secret door.
We don't know where it leads, though.
Yeah, and then we could be bottlenecked.
Gnolls are gonna outrun the prisoners.
Yeah, but we can keep them at bay a little bit.
At least we could fight them off in this entrance and work our way back to the secret door if we need to.
Regardless, we can't argue about this now. We need to
Regardless, go get Toby. And we should take shots at him from the edge of the cliff here.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I run back to the group. Or rather, go back to Toby.
Okay.
It's like, we need to go now.
And so as far as that goes, as far as movement goes, you could easily get back in with one movement. You could yell down the hall and he'd hear you. Or, of course, if telepathy
I'm
works.
doing a telepathy not
Okay.
to spook the prisoners.
Okay, cool.
Now, and with the captives, you said there weren't any kids, were there? They were all adults?
All adults, yeah.
All adults. They all look healthy and like they can move quickly?
Yeah, exactly. They look like they could run if they need to.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, tell them get the hell up. I'm moving.
All right, so yeah, the Uthgar's ready to go.
I threw the Uthgard.
There's
I
plenty of
hand them
weapons
both
on
of my
the
hand axes.
Was one a magical hand axe?
No, I have 3 hand axes.
Cool.
I hand them to
I mean,
two,
he would
they're
know
not
by any
magic.
means.
Yeah.
He nods his head and continues on that direction. So are you gonna start moving your direction out?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna be the last one. Yeah, I'll be the last one out. I want to fall up the rear. Yeah, I'm gonna be last anyway.
I think they all move faster than you.
They do. So I'm just doing this for my own personal benefit of I'm choosing to be last.
So there we are, and everybody else you're choosing to be last. Okay.
Well, I'm choosing to be behind everybody, even though I'm slower than them, so it's going to put me there anyway. It's one of those, I'm doing it because I want to, not because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. I show up, I'm like, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're all on this map, so that helps.
I'm gonna put just a group token down for the.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, a large one would be all of them could fit in, and let's definitely have one for the Uthgard.
Yeah, because
give him a
technically
red
4
one
of
or
us.
something.
So are we going to the...
He's a combatant.
I don't know. I mean, I'm shooting, so I'm not part of the discussion at the second.
The Uthgard, he looks up at you and he's last, but he says, "What are we doing? Or where are they?"
Once we get to the entrance, once all 4
Yeah.
of us are in contact, it's just like, are we going to the secret entrance or are we leaving?
Do we make a stand? We just took the map away. Do we make a
That's
stand
fine,
in
I
this
can throw it
dungeon
back.
that we know and fight them off, or do we make a run for it?
Well, problem is that passage could be another way in here, so we could try to
Judging-
be 2 fronts.
Judging from where it is, from what I see these caves are, that passage leading to none of those.
Well, if you want, we can box ourselves in, but this is going to be a last stand situation. We need to choose. How many did we... Oh, shit, we can't discuss
like
all this.
5
How
or
many
6.
were there? Do we remember? There was like 15 of them?
I'm making my shot.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
take your shot while we discuss this. There was like 15 of them, weren't there?
I missed.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
I can't remember how many were marching around over there. Because we had watched them go by when we killed the
I'm going to
goblin.
move over and then make a hide check, if that's all right.
How many
Move and make a hide
gnolls
check.
did
No,
Durhill
let's
count
see.
when they came over to...
When we were hiding in that secret passage
Oh
we were
yeah,
watching, how many
I think there was
kids
15.
15.
I believe.
it could be 15. I'm not so
Yeah, we
sure.
shouldn't fight that. We need to get out of here. If there's that many, because that's just the gnolls, and then there's skeletons, possibly. We need out of here.
Alright, we're leaving.
Hello everyone, sorry to interrupt the story. I'm going to summarize the retreat from the Caves of Chaos very quickly. Basically, they make a swift retreat with the prisoners in tow. 3 gnolls chase after them. Tipperton shoots at them as they retreat, killing 2, and the other flees. I finished editing this section, complete with 8x10 color glossy photographs with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining each time the party moved. And after re-listening to it, I just decided to scrap the whole thing, as I really didn't see it as very listenable. It was a bit archaic with 4 different movement rates, which made it really hard to listen to, and therefore it wasn't up to my listening standards. And of course I'm not here to waste your time. So we will continue with the party leaving the canyon. You eventually get off map, cross the river, no problem. Everybody's huffing and puffing and everything. I'm still guessing you're still moving at very fast paces and everything.
Fast as we can. Yeah.
Yep.
And As you and you go about 2 miles down south, everybody give me a perception check.
21.
21, that got it.
So 16.
Nope. 20 is the DC.
19.
19.
Yeah, nope.
Okay. You see far off into the distance on the horizon, because of course these are massive hills all along this Lurkwood area, especially around the mountains themselves. Now, on one of the hills, you see a tree fall, like just get knocked down. And these are really tall Douglas fir type pine fir trees. So yeah, that's weird. Either there's a lumberjack just knocking one down, or who knows?
I telepathy the group. The tree just fell down.
Trees fall down. It's the woods. Let's go.
No. There's something that someone said that the giants were coming.
How far off
Well,
was
then
it?
let's get out of here before the giants get here.
Approximately 2 miles away.
Oh, 2 miles?
Yeah.
Keep going.
So, yeah, then let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, you continue.
In front of us?
Not in front of you, so it's coming
Okay.
from on this side.
Okay.
So, but it, so yeah, and the tree fell to your direction.
That little keep that we found, that's between us and Kivik, right?
Yeah, that's right here, approximately.
Let's get there first.
I'd rather
least.
not keep in the forest.
I mean, now that we know that direction, we can go straight through.
And with your woods ability, you have zero
Oh, yeah, that's
issues.
true.
So that's if it weren't for the woods ability, I wouldn't do it. So essentially, so when the sun is going down, yeah, 6-ish, you arrive in Kivik. So one thing you notice is that what's his name? Well, you notice the town is much more bustling than it normally would be at this time. There are people moving around and talking loudly, and you're standing on the edge of Kivik.
Even with the evacuation, there's still a lot going on.
Yeah, there's still a lot going on.
Oh, they were evacuating? I thought they weren't.
Somewhere.
You had half of them, yeah. Yeah, well, and I mean, there definitely were evacuated, so, yeah. It's the hardy people are left. So, yeah, what are we doing?
Walking into town with a large group. What
Okay,
happens?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they all walk in, and they acknowledge you, and so there is the leader of what's his name?
Alden? From Lullaby?
That's his name, Alden. Excellent. There we go. Alden's standing there, and he looks up at you, and he says, "You heard, right? Did you pass him on the way?"
No.
Heard who?
Oh, you didn't pass
Talking
him on
about
the
the
way.
giants?
Giants?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
What's going on with these giants?
We haven't heard anything when you tell us.
You can't just say that. They're not attacking, right?
No,
I'll
they're
tell
going
you.
the other way. They're going
I mean,
the
I
other
can.
way.
Okay. I mean, you've heard about what happened at the keep, right?
No.
Libby just left.
Just spit it out.
Well, I mean, basically, people are sick. I don't know. But Lullaby is fine. I don't know. But yeah, something. A lot of the people, there's some sort of illness going on.
What are their symptoms?
Well, I heard that there's a lot of vomiting and diarrhea going on. I mean, but people have died.
Were you there?
No, we just heard from Vinco. Vinco came through here. You do see Vinco's cart actually sitting in the. So he's somewhere in town.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's come this direction. He comes and Vinco is basically kind of helping his boy unload the cart and everything. And he says, "Hey guys, you guys heard from Livy, right? You should probably go that direction."
I'm not heading towards a sickness.
Can you think to me their symptoms, and I telepathy to them.
You've messed telepathy with him, right?
A little
I'm
bit.
going to
Yeah.
draw the youth guard's attention away from what he's doing.
Oh, well, it's not very visual, so
No,
it'd
it's
be.
not.
Well,
yeah.
and he just said that, though.
He says speak Shondathan if you want to speak
I'm gonna-
Shondathan with him.
I'm gonna walk up to the Uthgar and get your axes back and say, "Do you know where you are?"
Oh, yeah.
So he
That's
actually
in
does.
Alaska, and I'm like, "Do you know where you are?"
To the
Uthgar.
Uthgar? Oh, yeah, he says, yeah. He says, I can make my way back now.
You
Go
feel
for
like
it.
you can.
He says,
It's up to you,
I
but
let him keep one of the hand axes.
it's up to you. But it looks like we got other things that we need to do.
he introduces himself and asks your guys' name after you guys are done running and everything like that, and he gives you a weird handshake that you've never done before, and he asks your name and everything, and then he eventually parts, and he says, I'll make sure my tribe knows about you. And he leaves.
I hesitate giving him my name.
Do you give it?
Eventually.
No,
yeah.
we were just getting that out of the way while he was doing the thing.
Oh, okay.
I think this is kind of one of those things that once he found out where he was, he probably might do it right away. So
Yeah, exactly. Now he can leave, basically. When just walking around the woods, he didn't really know where he was going. So basically, he puts over an image on you, and the image basically is... basically, there's people lying in the streets. I mean, it's pretty bad. And he didn't really describe it very well because there's vomiting blood. So...
Medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead.
14? No. Yeah, 14.
do a nature check.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I will do
My
a
nature check's better, Mike.
I'll do a history check.
I have a survival check.
13.
13. So, I mean, this doesn't naturally happen normally. This is an abnormal thing, that is for sure.
16 on my history.
I don't really know.
It could be useful for historical plagues.
Like
that have-
heard of something like this happening.
So, and what I'll do is I'll just kind of get you. Would you roll 16? There we go. So, you got a 16 and you got a
14.
14.
Nice.
All right. And I'll just kind of give you both the information. So, as far as plagues go, usually they're spread town from town, so that is a possibility that it could be some sort of plague, and it was introduced. However, how quickly it happened that's very strange, and you would have a chance possibly of having it already and not knowing it. So, I don't know how many days away the keep was, but
I keep that information to myself.
Okay.
But I don't know what this could be.
No.
I've never heard of anything like this happening before.
And you that's on your side as far as you know that if it were some sort of plague, well, this would be spread to other towns, 100%. I mean, Venko would be giving the contagion to other people.
How about an Arcana check to see if maybe it's magic?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Make a con check to resist whatever the fuck this is.
That'd be a 15.
15. I mean, it possibly could be. As far as a magical spell that would do this, you wouldn't bet it's not a spell.
Okay.
That would be one hell of a spell to cast. However, if it's a spell that's made a potion, that's a possibility, and the potion could be some sort of poison. So that's a possibility.
Within the past 30 days, do I remember taking anything that was edible, that could have been drank, or any kind of supplies that we might have grabbed from the cave or any other location within the past 30 days?
I remember you drinking some wine. I remember you guys filling your... and that was in the Bugbear area. But
We haven't been to the keep forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been to the keep.
I'm just saying for us mainly.
Yeah, no, nothing abnormal. I mean, I'm trying to think of everything you've been.
We ate
drinking.
We ate the food that was on the fire. We ate and we drank the ale or wine or whatever in the Bugbear place. But I think that's
I'm the
really
only one that
recently.
didn't eat that. I'm the only one that didn't eat that food.
Yeah,
Right.
and I didn't make a con save, so we're good.
Well, and I think the other thing also was that there was the. You also got a barrel of beer from the brewer, so that's another thing also. I don't know if you guys were drinking that the whole time you were going along, but
Yeah, it was part of our payment.
yeah, just kind of.
Oh.
Were you guys? Okay. That's something you could have drank if you wanted to. So,
Well, none of us are healers, so what could we really do about this?
Yeah. I mean, that's the best thing to do. I mean, I'm not going to go there and get myself sick.
Quarantine?
Yeah.
Set up a barricade on the road?
Yeah.
Stop refugees from spreading it?
Yeah, you quarantine it
Well,
and
you
let
also
it
have to
die
think
out.
you have to think of it good. Right?
I asked him if he noticed a red cloud above the keep during that happening.
I've
By
never
any
seen a red
chance?
cloud in my life. No, that.
Okay.
If you ever see a red cloud, you turn the other way. I'm going back to Mirabar if I see a red cloud.
I look in the general direction of the keep. Is there a red cloud?
No, there's no
Okay.
red cloud. It'd be very hard to see that far, but I guess a cloud you'd see.
Could you see the red cloud
I look
above
at-
the caves?
No, because it's
just-
actually
I
not
thought
very
it was getting-
high. It's actually
No.
within the...
I thought
it's-
it was getting higher.
Oh, it's getting bigger. It was getting bigger and it was
It's like the
spinning.
canyon extends up into the mountains, while the entrance into it's very small.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I look at Alden and did Livy tell you where our horses were?
Sure, we can.
You have horses here?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh shoot.
horses and dogs.
Well, I mean, he literally left like 4 hours ago, so, I mean...
Where's the stables?
Yeah.
Oh, he says, well, probably right over there is probably where, I'm guessing. He points you over the direction where, basically where you kept, he told you the horses were going to be. So yeah.
Well, I go look for my dog.
It's there. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly
Oh,
fine.
it'll
yeah,
be left
yeah,
in there?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
not going to steal your horse.
My horse isn't vomiting blood.
No, your horse is fine. You didn't give it a disease.
Did we want to go after Livy, or did we want to rest the night? He's got a couple-hour head start on us.
Look at Alden and say, did
Well,
Livy
we
leave
said
on
to the
horseback
keep.
or on foot?
I believe so.
Well, he was on foot. He's traveling with other people, so...
To the keep.
To the keep, yeah.
Dude, do they know about the sickness?
Who?
Does Livy
Livy
and
know
the
about
other
the
group
Yeah, of
know
course,
about
of
it?
course. He's basically brought a guard, so if he got attacked, nothing would happen to him.
I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about the disease or whatever that's going on in the keep. If he's headed there,
Well, the man's a healer. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's
yeah,
doing.
that's
So,
I forgot about that. Well, we could probably catch him if he mounts up, if he's on foot. If we wait, he's going to be already there, and I'd rather not go there. I'd rather catch him before he gets there.
Out of character. I don't really have any.
No, this is exactly
There's
Toby is like
there's
he
zero
doesn't want to go there.
information for me
Was
to
there
want
He's
to
not
go
a
there.
healer. You get this kind of shit, you
Yeah.
die.
Other than this guy telling us to go meet Livy, is there any reason we need to go meet Livy?
Yeah.
That's my
not really.
question.
No.
Not really. We need to rest up and get back. Well, I don't know if we want to go there now. Giant. Well,
Durhill would like to,
something
but
big is headed there.
he doesn't. He might not think that's wise.
Oh, we may have a major issue at the caves too. So
it's your guys' call.
I think we should long rest here and see what happens.
make a decision in the morning. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about to
And
be
we can
nighttime
all
anyway.
use the rest.
Okay, now I'm going to go clean the blood and everything
Yeah.
that's matted across my body and armor and everything. I'm going to clean myself in the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the
Oh.
inn
Mm-hmm.
and see if they have any more arrows.
Yeah, they can easily. It's a common price. So 1 gold for 10
Who
or
is
whatever it is.
who's the guy we were talking to?
Alden, yeah.
I pointed at the other 7 people following us.
Yeah.
And we found them. They were captives taken by gnolls and then traded to bugbears.
Gnolls and bugbears?
I don't know.
where
They're
are you guys
mostly dead
traveling?
now. I don't know.
Were these because they were attacked by gnolls and bugbears? Were these the?
Probably the same ones.
Huh.
They're kind of dead now. There's probably less of them.
Good,
But,
good. Come this way, guys. And he kind of shuffles them off into the inn and gives them a place to stay and everything.
And I
So-
nod at the one that I've been talking to.
He says, I'm going to be the temporary leader of this town. Lubri seems to be doing just fine, but if you need anything, let me know.
Okay.
So yeah, what are you guys are going to the inn and stay in the night?
Yeah, cleaning up, staying in.
All right, you guys.
Probably gonna go to the temple actually.
Okay, cool. You guys stay the night. Wake up the next morning. Thank you for watching Keep on the Borderlands. Once again, please like and subscribe to Opportunity Attacks so you never miss an episode.